Hello, in this video, I would like to talk about price elasticity of supply, okay? So price elasticity of supply, we always use E subscript to S to represent price elasticity of supply. It measures how much quantity supply responds to a change in price, okay? So generally speaking, the price elasticity of supply measures sellers' price sensitivity. How sensitive sellers to the price change of the products, okay? And it also has two formulas to compute the price elasticity of supply. So the first one, we notice it will be the percentage change in quantity supply, okay? Response to the percentage change in the price. So this measures sellers' sensitivity to the price change, okay? And we can also use the midpoint methods to compute the price elasticity of supply. So for this one, we also have midpoint methods. Midpoint methods is very commonly used in this chapter 5, okay? Even from the demand side, from income elasticity, from cross-price elasticity, or even for the supply elasticity, we can all use midpoint methods, okay? So basically, there are 3 steps, right? So we have 3 steps to using the midpoint methods to compute the price elasticity of supply. Very similar to the one that we talked about before. Step 1, we can compute the percentage change in quantity supply, okay? And then in step 2, basically we can compute the percentage change in price. And then for the last step, okay, step 3, we can compute the price elasticity of supply, okay? Now, we will just use this example, okay, to demonstrate how to use the midpoint methods to compute the price elasticity of supply, okay? So you can notice it asks, what's the price elasticity of supply between $15 to $25? So first, we can notice from $15. When price equal to 15, correspondent here, okay? Correspondent, I will just use another color. We can find out when price equal to $15, the quantity supply equal to 20 units, okay? And when the price increase to $25, price is higher, okay? Sellers would like to offer more products, okay? And then we can have the quantity supply at $25 will be 30 units, okay? So I just write it down. $25, we can have the quantity supply equal to 30 units, okay? So those are the informations we can get from this graph, okay? Now we can use the midpoint methods. So basically for step 1, compute the percentage change in quantity supply, right? So we need to compute the percentage change in quantity supply based on the midpoint methods. It will equal to 30 minus 20. That will be the differences in quantity, right? Divide average of quantity, okay? So based on this, we can get the percentage change in quantity supply. And then for step 2, we can compute the percentage change in price, right? So based on the given information, we can compute the percentage change in price will equal to $25 minus previous $15, right? Divide the average price between these 2 points. Okay, so based on this, we compute the percentage change in quantity supply, we compute the percentage change in price, and then at the end, we can use the step 3 to compute the price elasticity of supply. So from step 1, we notice the percentage change in quantity supply equal to 40%. And from step 2, we notice the percentage change in price equal to 50%. Then we can get the price elasticity of supply will equal to 40% divided 50% equal to 0.8. Pay attention. When we talk about price elasticity of demand, do you still remember what's the sign of the price elasticity of demand? We said it should be negative, right? Because price and quantity demand move in the opposite direction. However, when we talk about price elasticity of supply, these numbers here will be always positive because price and quantity supply move in the same direction. Price is higher, sellers would like to offer more products. Price is lower, then sellers has no incentive to offer the products, right? Therefore, this cross price elasticity of supply always positive, okay? And we can also say that talk about this price elasticity of supply, it could be larger than 0, which means sellers are sensitive to price change. Elastic. It could be just equal to 1, which means now it's unitary, okay? And then the price elasticity of supply could also less than 1, which means sellers are insensitive to the price change. Okay, so there are the 3 categories of the price elasticity of supply.